wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Huskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Using his legs, it's Harden. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
A pickup of 5, marching at the 36-yard line.
Good enough for first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Keeps looking downfield. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. To the air on first down. Quarterback adapting. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a baller from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that side.
Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
So now it's 2nd and long. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Harden. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Quickly to the tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball.
There he goes. Has the sticks, and he may get more. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 and pick up a 15. The Mustangs are on the move. Calls his own number. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the move. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll try the left side. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, SMU! And they strike first.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Working the middle, it's complete. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Cornhuskers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Huskers in the hurry-up.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
The sure hands, it's Johnson. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Bonner. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Bonner. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Here we go. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. Back's got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Cornhuskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Scores on the sneak.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And And it's no good, and they're still down by 1. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Direct snap. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback will keep it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Got a man. It's Cooper. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bonner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Buying some time. Zings it complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Rushes on him. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Lets it fly deep downfield. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes
Let me block it, return it for 6.
From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle.
You should easily make this. He's probably going to miss though. It's a bum.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the upper.
Well, at least I didn't give up 6.
Now up
Good
by
call.
4 here in the 3rd quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half.
Go here. Cody, you mean still bring back Madden?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Huskers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own
Oh my
territory, and
God.
they're going.
This is
They
true.
stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on
Okay.
downs.
And listen, listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, it's Harden. Clouds through the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Trying the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Running back searching for a hole.
You're such a bum.
Right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try.
Oh my.
Splits the uprights. Good. But wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Nothing.
And the offense will be grateful for the benevolence of the special teams to give them a fresh set of downs in the red zone. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds.
This game is just gotta be fucking.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. Sneaks it in.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Oh, good.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by a
Cute in field goal before halftime was super cute.
Just another
But I
week
was
of
over
SEC
in the
football where
second
we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He's looking deep. It's caught. And they pick
He
up
runs
a
the same
better
fucking
than
play on
30
defense every
yards
fucking
on
year,
that
so.
completion before the defense brings him down. The Cornhuskers are in the hurry up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes the catch. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Motion from the wideout. The give to the running back from the shotgun. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Husker!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Looking to throw. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
It's a smart move, I promise.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real
fucking bum
for this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Want some more halfback stretch. Fucking bum. Run some more motherfucking halfback stretch.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback.
Yeah. Want some more halfback stretch, you little bitch.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just the blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Still
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Gets it to the back.
Nope. Go ahead and kick that shit. Go ahead and kick that shit. Go ahead and kick that shit, you
The
fucking bum.
Mustangs decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to
Shank.
go
I'll
on
call
the
it a shank.
resume
He
reel.
might not call it a shank. I'm going to call it a shank. Thought you was going to fucking beat me.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. The defense going to
Damn,
stop
he's
the
blowing
clock with a
timeout.
timeout. They want
That's
to make
crazy,
sure they
bro.
have everybody on the same page.
It's crazy where he's blowing timeout. In panic mode.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
We know this is home. We know this is home.
This is a designed run. They can rely on this guy.
Yeah, we can do this gay shit too. Obviously,
He's
yeah.
out to the 43. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Nebraska, 12.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the ground with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Huskers want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Call that easy
Tight
money.
ends are security blankets for quarterbacks, especially in situations like that, right? You don't need a lot of yards. Just find the big fella, put it on him, get the first down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Easy money.
There he goes.
Easy money.
Finally get him on the ground.
Easy money.
An explosive play for the first down.
Just call that
How nice is
easy
it in
money.
an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Off play action on first down. Can't
Sick.
find his man as
Of course he gets
took a
instant pressure.
shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Of course he gets
And this is a
insta
tough
pressure.
time for this offense because you're in passing mode.
Of course he gets insta pressure, or that's a touchdown.
Defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Huskers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the stick.
Got him. 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 You my daughter. Got him.
There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Leading by one, they'll go ahead and go for two and try to make it a field goal game. He's got him.
Big.
He gets in
Too big. He too big. He too big.
Now 3.
That's 220. That's 220 pounds. How you supposed to tackle that boy? You can't. You can't. We don't have all this 99 speed nonsense. He's out here being better than everybody else, except for the computer. Rest in peace.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run.
Go ahead and run that shit. Go ahead and run that shit.
To the 26, a gain of 1.
Go ahead and run that shit.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
20 carries
Those
to
are the
get
best
anywhere
run
near
defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Hawkins.
Pick. How is that not a pick? Explain that to me. Explain why that's not a pick.
And there's an example of what happens.
Explain why this isn't a pick.
Chance to set his feet. The pressure
Explain that to me.
forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. And the Mustangs get enough for the first down.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd down coming up.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws.
He's crying in the microphone. We hear you. We don't hear you, actually, but we know you're crying in the microphone. We know you're a bitch. It's fine. Be a bitch. If you want to be a bitch, we remember what you did last season, bro. We remember. If you want to be a bitch, be a bitch. We're going to come into your fucking house,
100%. Make it tick.
beat your fucking ass.
Your friend, you've got the lead.
Yes, ma'am.
Football in good position. Hang on to it and milk that clock.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3.
I thought you was going to stop the QB sneak. We remember what your bitch ass did last season, bro. We remember. Wipe your feet on that rug. We remember what your bitch ass did last season, bro. Thought you was gonna win when you was up. What you was up? 17-7? You thought you was gonna win, huh? No. Not even close. Not even close. Not even a one-score game. You're fucking cooked. Fuck off my field. It's Nebraska South. Nebraska Methodist University.
18 teams colliding fellas in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're
I
up
hope
by
you
a
don't think I
field
can hear
goal
none of these
over
motherfucking words you're
Alabama.
saying too. 'Cause
It's
I
an
don't
outcome
fucking.
that, if it holds, we'll have
I
SEC
can't hear
fans
shit.
buzzing all week, guys.
Thanks for the
I
update
see
on
your
that
little
one,
fucking
Kevin. Let us
microphone
know when it
popping
goes
off, but I
final.
can't hear shit. Take that motherfucking L, boy. Take that motherfucking L. Hold that shit. Deep within your heart. Hold that shit.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat.
We're not making this shit
enforcing
easy
the
neither, bro.
incompletion.
We ain't
Obviously, when
making
you're
this shit
playing
easy
like
neither.
this, the ball is very slippery and it's
I'm
hard
sending
to
the
catch.
fucking
The
goons
QB
at
threw
you.
a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll take it himself. Smashes ahead.
Well,
He
gay
goes out
ass
of bounds.
quarterback
Maybe a
power.
step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a
That
full-fledged
shit ran out,
boil.
huh?
Guys, see if they can
Shit
finish
ain't
it
hurt no
off.
more.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical.
Turning on the Jets. Did the work himself.
Hey,
And
dumb
finally out of bounds after an
quarterback
explosive
power.
run by this ball carrier.
And he's got the
Quarterback
first
power.
down, design
How
quarterback
sad.
run. If I'm this offense, I got to get first downs, obviously, but I got to keep putting that foot on the gas. I got to accelerate, got to pick up the tempo, do everything I can.
You thought it was gonna work
maximize my
again, bro?
possessions.
You gotta be
They'll
fucking
knock him
kidding
down for
me.
a loss of a couple. 2
You gotta
minutes
be
now left
stupid.
in
You
this
gotta
one,
be
and
sick in the
time is
brain to
running
think that shit was
short if
gonna
they
work
want to
again, bro.
find a way to pull
You
this
gotta
one
be
out.
sick in the fucking brain, bro. That's crazy word. You gotta be sick in your motherfucking brain to think that shit was gonna work. You know all you can do is just run these cute little QB power bullshit. We know it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Using his feet.
We know all you can
He's
do is
brought down
QB
at
power.
the 6, but the defense feeling
We
the heat to
already
make a stop
know.
here.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
He's
Look at
knocked
these
down
play
a
calls,
couple
bro.
yards behind the
Look at
line
these
of
play
scrimmage.
calls. These gotta be
And I think it's
jokes.
go time now at this point in the
It's gotta
game
be
if you're on
jokes,
offense
right?
because you need a touchdown. You have this golden opportunity down close to the goal line. Who is a playmaker you can identify offensively that you know can win one-on-one to get you this score?
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. To the air, it's Hawkins. Here comes the heat. They got it. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this
Oh
drive
shit.
comes
This
up
dude
empty.
blind as fuck.
After being
This
stopped
dude
there
ain't
on
got a
4th
fucking
down,
brain
this
in his
game's
fucking
pretty
noggin.
much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the
Dude ain't
board.
got a
They couldn't get
motherfucking
it
brain
done.
in his
Things
noggin
just
at
haven't
all.
gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Let's go right at
Catch
his
in the
music.
middle, it's
Let's go
Johnson.
right at his music.
He's got enough
They don't
for
give a
the
fuck
first
about that
down,
dude.
and that ought
Let's
to do
go
it.
right
They
at
ought to
him.
be able to run out the clock from here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man.
Yeah, we
They'll
running
make
it
the
up.
stop, but
We
that
running
first
it up.
down
You know we
ought to
running
ice
it
it,
up.
and they should be able to kneel
You
this
know we
one out.
running it up on this bitch.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Punch it out of the air. The ball is
You
down
know we
at the
running this shit
14
up
after that
on this
grab.
fucking bump.
The Cornhuskers will
All
line it
timeout,
up on
bitch.
1st and 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and
No,
preserve
you
time
already
for their
knew he was
offense.
turning up. 17-7, he was like, I'm gonna beat him, I'm gonna beat him. Bah. I'm gonna beat him.
From
You
the
gonna beat nothing.
14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. The handoff to Johnson. Got enough space.
Too big,
And
too
he'll
strong.
race it to the house.
Run it up on him.
Touchdown, Nebraska.
Run it up on him.
That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. These guys are
Run it up
starting
on
to
'em.
separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming.
Run it up on
Nailed
him.
beat Coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the
Just
treacherous
walk in the
footing.
end zone. Quarterback power ass motherfucker. Run another quarterback power. Run another quarterback power.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score.
You
took
know I
a
like to
little
make
oomph
people
out of
quit in the
this
last
crowd.
minute. You could quit. Go ahead, quit. Steal my stats. I don't give a fuck. Go
Bringing
ahead,
it
quit,
out.
pussy.
And the returner
Taking
will
8
be
minutes to
brought
pick your
down.
fucking play. Go ahead, run
They'll
quarterback
try
power
to put
again.
something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the shotgun, they
Yeah,
go
that
to the
shit ain't
ground.
working.
The defense will take a timeout. 25
We'll go ahead and just call
seconds left
timeout.
to play.
Get a
Great
first
job
down.
by the defense. Everybody
Get a first down, quarterback power.
guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back.
Get a first down,
He
quarterback
picks
power.
up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and
Get a
6.
first down, quarterback power.
Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Picked off. What a
Yeah.
play to set him up.
Yeah.
Got some room to run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Touchdown,
Yeah.
Huskers.
Yeah.
What momentum you get when the
Fuck with me.
defense comes up with a
Steal my win last year.
The lead grows. And you
Steal
can
my
see
shit.
know how important wins are this late here in week 11.
Steal my shit. I'll come
I'm
in
sure
your
they don't
fucking
like the
house
score, but they
and
haven't
steal
done anything about it, so
everything
they're
in
just
that
gonna have
motherfucker.
to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
It's Nebraska South now,
Take
bro.
it, right? I mean, you'd
This
like to
Nebraska
say,
South.
hey, take a knee, run the
You don't
clock,
deserve your own
run the
stadium.
score up, but I can do
You don't
something
deserve your
about
own
it, right?
stadium.
All my guys in there still have to fight.
You don't even deserve your own stadium, bro.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive.
Run another
at their own
quarterback
25.
power, bro.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. And there
Just
was
run the clock out,
nowhere
bro.
to go.
Just run the clock
stopped
out.
in
Don't
his
run another
tracks in
play.
the backfield.
Don't do it. You be stupid to do it. Let that clock run out. Come from the field, bitch.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play.